Testing 1 2 testing 1 2 testing 1 2 testing 1 2. All right, I should be on right now. Make sure my the situation start up. I can see myself. All right, cool. What's going on, folks? It's your boy Super. Sitting up here, I hadn't really worked on a track in a while. I've been doing a lot of mixing, finishing off another project. But you know what I'm saying? Of course, I've been working on some stuff. Got one instrumental project started up, and it's going. I got another one that I'm working on with my partner, Full Grown, and then I'm working on this beat for a client right now. So just because you haven't seen me working on beats doesn't mean anything. I'm always working on beats and whatnot. So that's always a good little deal. So I'm just making small talk so I can basically share the video that's being live streamed right now. So just bear with me while I make this small talk, and I'll share it on my Facebook page and my my Facebook page and my other Facebook page, both of my Facebook pages. So yeah. Other than that, man, just really been doing some photography stuff as well. Switch cameras. Used to be a big Canon head, but now I am convinced Sony been doing the damn thing with their camera. So bought that little rig, camera rig and stuff like that. So you know, it's been going good right there, man. So been kind of practicing those skills right there and everything. So now that I got all my stuff posted on my Facebook, my 2 Facebook pages, we can get started. So basically, see my hands move. Let me pull up my Wirecast software so I can see what's going on. Let me minimize that window, that way I can see everything. Okay, I think I fucked up. Y'all just bear with me, man. Technology, working on 2 different screens. You miss some shit sometimes. All right, there we go. All right, I guess you gotta be at the. All right, cool. Everything you can see, whatnot. So I'm basically working on a track. Let's see. I can't really show you guys, but you see in my phone, I had a client hit me up. They sent me 3 samples. If you can see these samples right here, camera can zoom. Okay, yeah. You see those samples right there. Somebody saw it, and they wanted me to do a remake. So this is how the first one kind of rocks right here. That was the first sample, and then they played another one. Okay, and then here's another one. So these samples right here, I don't know who the fuck. I told the lady, like, I can't remake a sample because it's a sample, and everything in the beat has samples. So I'm basically gonna have to sample to make this sample to make it a remake. So I'm just kind of like, I went through a lot of samples because I didn't want to end up with a 2-hour video or 3-hour video, but I went through a lot of samples. I found something, and this is the original that I have right here. If you see on the screen, right here. So I found that sample right there, and out of a loop pack that I had. And I really don't think it's any type of vinyl that was sampled. I think it was some musicians. You know how some of these musicians are making money by putting together. I gotta get a pop filter because this goddamn mic. But a lot of musicians are putting together sample loops, you know what I'm saying, for beat makers and stuff like that. That's how they're making money. And I think this was one of the deals because it was renamed Slide in the DMs. So, hey, man, I'm just, you know, fucking working. So I just took that sample and I warped everything. So if you see the warp markers, warped everything accordingly to the tempo. You can see the tempo right here is at 131.6 16, and I was originally tapped it out at 137.04. And from that last tempo I just gave you, I basically did my warp markers, moved everything, and made everything line up. From there, I took the whole I took this, what you see here, this purple clip, which is an audio sample clip of what you see right here. Okay, now if you don't know how to do this, this is how I sample in Ableton Live. I take the simpler because it works well with the Ableton Push 2, and I make a new instrument, and then from there, all right, so we had this clip. This is the one I warped it up and everything like that. All I do is go to the simpler. You see it's empty. It says drop sample here. Well, basically, I'm going to go to that audio track, and I'm going to drag that sample, and my webcam is in the way, so I apologize, folks. But if you see the mouse, I'm going to drag that sample right here in the simpler. Boom. So everything I did for as warp markers, everything that's in place audio-wise is going to go into the simpler. And from there, I have to re-chop it. So what I do is, I in the audio clip right here, I use the warp markers to make the audio loop perfectly, get everything right. Then I use the simpler to chop it like I want. And I can just get rid of that because it's right here in the blue. All right, cool. So this is my chops. And I apologize for this camera being out of the way. So let me hide this camera right quick. All right, so you see the chops right here. And if I unsolo, so as you see, I have, let's see, this is a 64 pad time, you know, let's see, 64, 20, yeah. 16 times 2, 32. I got 32 chops. I'm trying to do math in my head. I got 32 chops right here. Okay. All right. And oh, y'all can still see. Oh, y'all didn't even see this chops. I'm sorry about that. Let me go ahead and hit that transition for you guys. All right. So I got 32 chops, and I'm just moving up the push 2 like you saw earlier. 32 chops on the push. All right, and what I'm gonna do is, you know what I'm saying, just kind of like make a beat out of it. All right, so I just went in, and sometimes I had the notion of going along with the sample, how it sounded earlier, doing something like this. But I wanted to change it up, so I think I went in here and I found some stuff, some different chops that I did manually, and you know what I'm saying, just kind of like played around with it with the drums. So right now, with the drums I have, you know what I'm saying, this is the drum pattern that I came up with. So that's the drum pattern right there. So I just went in there and I paused that, and let me go ahead and deactivate these clips so I can kind of show you how I did it, so I can play catch up with the beat, making it live. So drum track playing, hey. So I just went in here and started playing with some shit. So know what I'm saying? Just that smoothness and stuff like that. And to kind of talk about chopping loops, chopping samples and stuff like that, I'm not from the MPC field, so you know what I'm saying, chopping samples is not new, but you know what I'm saying, I started out right when the keyboard were transitioning into fully computer control. So but I do understand sampling, and you have to sample the way you're gonna play it and how you hear it. So you have to have this premeditated mentality of how you're gonna play these chops, how you're gonna do the sampling, and how you're gonna play it out. If you don't have that, and you're just gonna be lost, or you're gonna be stuck in this rut. So with the sample that the client sent me, it kind of helped me out on what they was looking for. So I just went in here and just kind of gave you an example of what I did. Just to play catch up, I finally, you know what I'm saying, I got 3 different patterns that I was satisfied with, and I kind of gave you a rundown of what I had did. So basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you what I got so far, and we're going to continue, you know, getting it to an acceptable level so I can send it off to them and see if they like it. If they like it, I continue on, you know what I'm saying, doing what it do. So you see the MIDI clip right there. And let me go ahead and cut the camera, the webcam, so you guys can see. All right, so see the MIDI clip right there. And on the second scene I got right down here, I just kind of switch it up to a hook. And we can just go ahead and add those notes in there. All right, so I'm playing along. Let me go ahead and add the webcam back in. All right, cool. So let's record the hi-hats on there. Hey. All right. So those what we call it, those downbeats on the hi-hat. I'm not gonna quantize those because I like the feel that I was playing with. So unless it's really off, I'm not gonna too much worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So so that's kind of like my hook. I can come up with some other stuff, but I kind of want to have a valid point of view of structuring the beat, if that makes any sense. So that's kind of like a riding section, you know what I'm saying? Let the beat ride, and this is kind of what I do. I go back and forth just to see what's my next move. So here's the next part. Hey. Now this part is like a bridge. I'm gonna kind of let it ride, and then I'm gonna go into another pattern, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I stopped that, and I was like, oh shit, let me do a live video because I ain't did one in a while. All right, so basically that's where I'm at right now. As you see at the top, I got some stuff muted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and delete these clips. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna keep this bad boy right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and deactivate that clip. That way, you know what I'm saying, I can, you know what I'm saying, move freely. All right, cool deal. I'm gonna get rid of this audio track because we don't need one of those. We don't need a MIDI track. We're just working with these two right now. I'm gonna take all my MIDI clips and we're gonna move those up. That way we all be on one sound accord. All right, so basically when I go and, you know what I'm saying, start building this shit, it makes sense. All right, cool. So next thing what we're gonna do is we got this part right here, and so I need to find a ride. So basically I was working in this drum kit that I have. It's called Beat Butcher Per Protein Volume 2, and it's got some cool shit in there. And what I need to find for that particular part that's playing in the background is a ride cymbal. So I don't want your traditional ride cymbal. I use those all the time, and get this mic out the way right quick. I use those all the time, and I just don't want the traditional ride cymbal. So what we're gonna do is gonna use that one because that sounds a little dirty. Sounds a little gritty and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open up our drum rack. All right. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna reposition on this webcam. That way you guys can see what the hell's going on. All right, cool deal. All right, so reposition this webcam, and y'all can see what's going on. I'm all over the goddamn place. All right, so we're gonna use that ride cymbal, and I'm gonna go ahead and find my palette of drums, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add it right here. With the line, and I do my drums like snares and claps, kicks, and hi-hats and cymbals and rides, and then I'll throw some effects, percussion, you know what I'm saying, the groovy shit, you know, everything, the perks, everything that makes everything glue together in your drums. Okay, cool. So I got that ride in there. Let's go. Oh, I got the repeat function on. So let's see how that goes with that one part. All right, so that sounds pretty groovy. So we're gonna go ahead and turn that ride down, and I want it to be real soft. Now I'm not gonna play it hard, but I want it to be real soft. All right, so I'm gonna adjust the volume. Here we go. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is probably pan it to the left. I don't like how it sounds on the right, so I'm gonna pan it to the left. Yeah, I like that right there. All right, so let's go ahead and record that. Now I played the same pattern over and over. I could have stopped it at the 4th bar, but the original clip for the sample is 8 bars. So I like to keep everything unified. That way when it syncs up and loop around, everything is Gucci. So let's just hear, make sure everything is on point. All right, so basically this part right here is gonna be a little jazzy. So we need to find like some shakes or some tamarines in there. Hey, come back to that. Let me check some things. Check some out. Whatnot. All right. Good deal. So we got that going on right there. All right, so I like that one shake I had. Hey, I like that one right there. So we're gonna add that to the palette. I call it a palette. Y'all call it a drum rack. I call it a palette. All right, so see how abruptly it plays when you play on the pad? I don't like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and adjust that envelope. So we're gonna have it fade in. And I'm still trying to preserve that that transient on the attack. And as you see on the screen, every time I move the fade in, fade out, I'm looking at the push, y'all looking at the screen. It's not so abruptly like hard, so I can really get the groove I want. So let's play that out and see. Let's test it out. Let's fade it out some more. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and record that. All right, fucked up. Let's redo that. All right, cool. We got that. So basically, when you record, if you're new to Ableton Live, when you record, the notes highlight. Basically, you right click in the MIDI note section, and we're gonna quantize settings, and I'm gonna adjust that at about 40% on the quantization. That way, it bees in it quantizes in time, but it's off just a little bit, just a hair adjustment. So basically, we're gonna take that sound and we're gonna pan that to the right. Yeah, I like that right there. All right, and I got some kick drums that I got in here. Yeah, we're gonna add that in there. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you start, you know what I'm saying, adding that groove, going back into the other part. So let's add that in there. 5, 6. All right, cool deal. So we got that up in there. No quantize on those man-made fills. Let's see how that rocks going into the transition. So that sounds pretty good right there. All right, so we got that part. So we're gonna next thing we're gonna work on one more little loop far as the chopping, and so basically I'm gonna take that same clip and I'm gonna move it down to here. So I got my drums going. So we're gonna find one distinctive part, and that should be it. I just want to have that groove. I don't want to have this shit going all over the place. So let's yeah. Trying to find how I wanted to make it groove into a hook. Because the one I said it was hook or earlier, after listening to it, that's like a second verse type situation. So it jams, but it's like it's leading up to the hook. So we want to go back into that nice little groove, you feel me? So this is where we're gonna come at. So all right, so let me look at what I'm doing right here. So let me go ahead and zoom in to that part. Yeah, so we're gonna rock with that right there. So let's go ahead and record. Let me make sure everything is still streaming. All right, cool deal. All right, so we rocking and rolling. We still doing what we do. All right, cool. We're gonna roll with that right there. Let's play the drums. Uh-oh, wrong pad. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, alrighty. So alright, so let's take this serious. Let's go ahead and record that. And let's get this done. 5, 6. I fucked up. Let me go ahead and do that again. I fucked up. All right, let's go. Right, so excuse me, I added a couple of other chops at the end of the whole sample, and just to give it kind of like it's, to me, I'm looking at 16 bars, but it's gonna be an 8 bar because that's just had a natural feel for the hook. So let's go back and play that. Hey, let me go ahead and take that metronome out. All right, cool deal. So it's vibing. That's the hook right there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey. Now we're gonna go into that bridge part because I'm trying to transition to the verse. So we're gonna go ahead and cue up that bridge. 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's kind of like, I'm gonna go into that first verse. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So we basically got a fundamental thing going on. Now I could add a third part because I'm not sure if it's gonna be 3 verses or whatnot. So let's go ahead and do it. Goddamn it, shit. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and duplicate the second scene, or the second pattern, and we're gonna take out one of those little situations, those clips, and we're gonna go ahead and add a third verse type. Let's see where we at. All right, so that must sound like one. All right, cool. I don't know what the fuck I played, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna capture that. If you're new to Ableton Live 10, there's this new function called capture. So everything I played on that particular track, if I forgot how to play it and I'll say, oh shit, I forgot how to record that bitch, well, the Ableton Live is saving you a lot of time. It's because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna capture that because I don't know how the hell I played it, but it recorded it for me. So we're gonna go ahead and that first clip you see right here, and it's off center based on the timing that I played it. So from the time that I hit play, it starts remembering the MIDI data that you're playing. But we're gonna go right here to this first MIDI note, and we're gonna make that point. We're gonna set that 1 1 1 there. Basically the start of the clip. So we're gonna hit that right there, and we're gonna go ahead and quantize that one note. That way, it plays like it's supposed to. Okay, hold on a second. Now, what the fuck? Yeah, okay. I know what I did. I know what I did. It's supposed to be right here. Supposed to be right here. Yeah. I put it on the wrong spot, so I apologize, folks. I apologize. So let's make the point we're at right now the first bar of the clip. Okay. And what we're going to do next is we're going to go and adjust that and make that 4 bars. All right, cool deal. Hey. Yep, perfect loop. Hey. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to that clip and I'm gonna quantize that clip about 10%. I'm quantize it at 15%. Cause there's one note in there. Okay, so when I did, it's right there at the end. All right, let's transition it to another part of the verse. Okay, cool. Yeah, we Gucci. All right, cool. So on that particular clip, the third verse, you know what I'm saying, we basically gonna go ahead and add my hi-hat. We're gonna go ahead and add some. I got some, you know, the famous 808 tight trap tight hi-hat, just to give it a little bit and make that, you know, try to mirror that sample that we was working with, so, or that was given. All right, cool. So whatever the fuck I did, I can't capture that because there's too much. So we're going to just go ahead and record that. Kind of got the vibe. All right, you ready? Sorry about that. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, let's put it on the right value first. For some reason, it don't want to act right. All right, let's do this one more time, goddamn it. Shit. I didn't like how I played the last part. But I kept it in rolling because, you know what I'm saying, I was doing the second pass. If I didn't like it, I was doing another second pass. It's called loop recording. And Ableton Live, it just overwrites what you're doing on that one particular sound. So let's see what we got so far. Yeah, I don't like that last part, man. I'm just panning my sounds right now, so y'all be patient with me. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do is all of that little bit, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that shit because I don't like it. I wasn't focused. And basically, and I fucked up on the wrong pattern at the right time on the last 1, 2, 3, 4 beats of the 8 bar. So we're gonna go ahead and do that again. All right, ready? 5, 6, 7. All right, one more time. My situation is sticky today. I wonder if I got the right quantizing going on. Okay, so when I'm trying to ride it and hit the goddamn 1/16 button, it's not switching when I need to. Okay. Let me stop this shit, cause let me talk about something about the push. The only thing I don't like about it is the fucking repeat button. And the reason why I say that shit is because the damn repeat button, if you don't know this about the fucking repeat button, and what I don't like about it is that when you try to switch values, unless I'm missing a feature, and I'm missing a missing feature or whatnot, when you switch, let's say you're on 1/8 and you're doing that shit, and you're trying to do it quick, like you're trying to catch it real quick, like that right there, you have to catch that 1/16 on the upbeat on time. Like, your fingers gotta be switching along with that metronome. If it doesn't, it's gonna continue playing that 1/8 beat. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that shit because it's not, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't do it, you know, it does it in a quantizing way. And I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm missing a feature, drop a comment or something like that. But I can't figure it out, and it's, you know, it just does that. And I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta sit up there and I gotta bounce like with the beat, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta just time it out. And it takes a little while or whatnot. I'm not a person that click in MIDI notes, because when I started out with music production, clicking in MIDI notes wasn't even around. So it's all about, you know what I'm saying, going and doing it till you get it right versus clicking the shit in. Regardless of how long it takes you, it's really about the feel versus clicking the shit in, because when you're clicking it in, it's really not a feeling. It's more like, oh, okay, it sounds like it's right versus the feeling. I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. Enough of that soapbox. All right, second pass. Alright, so basically I got it kind of where I want it. I had to dance with the I had to dance with the motherfucking pad, because when you go to the 16th on the upbeat, I had to dance to the upbeat, so I kind of go towards the push. That way, you know what I'm saying, it hit the thing. I don't know, but sometimes you gotta dance with it. You gotta do what you gotta do. So that sounds pretty good right there. Alright, so that's one pattern for that particular section. Let's go to the next section. Something like that. All right, so I'm gonna have to dance with that right there. So let's dance with that and get this shit done and over with. Hey. Hey. All right, let's go to the next section. So I think we're gonna go ahead and kind of keep this one at the 1/8. So I'm doing different hi-hat patterns according to the groove of the sampling. Go. All right, so after this hi-hat, I'm cutting that metronome. I should have added the 16th note to that. All right, cool. Let's do that right quick. I think I got it right. Yeah. Let's listen to it one more time. Pass through. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so that takes care of the verse. Let's take a look at the hook part once it comes back around. So right now we're kind of like on that first part right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead to that hook. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, so basically I was just playing with it, trying to get it right. So let's go ahead and record that. Yeah. 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 All right, cool. So we got like a little groove going on right now. So basically, yeah. Okay, cool. So we got that going on right there. All right, cool. Let's see what else kind of percussion or perks we could put up in there. Okay, then. Wait a minute. Let me find out. All right, cool. All right. So we're gonna basically take those two that I was playing with. And we're gonna add that down here to the perk section. All right, so we're gonna lower that sound a little too loud. And all right, so what we're gonna do, that ride is definitely out of tune. So we're gonna go and tune that ride up, get it sounding where it needs to be in pitch. Now I brought it down one transposition, one semitone, but we're gonna detune it up a little bit. So I'm gonna go up about 24 cents. Yeah. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and record that. All right, so that's the hook. So we're gonna go to the verse and see what we can do. Hey. Hey. Oh. I'm fucking around. Ah, man. So let me add that one little bit in there, man. Let's go ahead and quantize that about, let's do it about 42%. All right, good. Hey. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, let's go ahead and record that. So I'm adjusting the volume on those two sounds. All right, cool. Third one. Think I'm gonna let that just go do what it do. Hey. I lie. All right, cool deal. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the layout, and on the push, I'm hitting the layout button, and I'm gonna find the 16 velocity. So I got the shake selected, and so now I can play it at 16 different velocities right here. So I can hit it hard. So I can play it at different velocities on that one sound. All right, how I was doing it. All right, cool. Let's record it. All right, cool. So I hope you guys are noticing that I'm doing very little quantizing on some of these percussion instruments, because the sample is not on the beat per se tightly. So I got to keep my rhythm loose. You know what I'm saying? Not tight on the money, on the 1, on the 2, on the 3. I got to keep it loose. You know what I'm saying? Let it fall back. Let it get ahead. I'm basically playing to the sample. That's how you keep everything cohesiveness. Because sometimes there's a lot of samples out there and it just sounds like it's too tight, and it has a wobble to the feel of the track, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? So everything kind of like got a jelly, you know what I'm saying? If you basically, when you get in the water bed, and you know how you get used to getting in a water bed and your back just kind of like, you just go with the waves. That's basically how you got to do with this beat. So so that sounds pretty good right there. So I think we take care of everything. We got a good foundation for a sample and rhythm. So we can add a bass sound in here. We're gonna double check some shit right quick. Make sure I'm going live still. All right, cool. All right, so let's go to the bridge. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Now what I'm gonna do is, this hook sounds a little bit off, so I'm gonna quantize all the MIDI clips and instrument. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna quantize all the MIDI notes in the drum rack and for this kit that I got, and we're gonna tighten it up just a hair. As soon as I can find my mouse. All right, here it is. So I'm gonna go to quantize settings, and I'm gonna set it at about 10%. I'm gonna throw it off, and I'm gonna do 12%. All right, so I've just adjusted it 12%. Hey. All right, let's do it one more time. We're gonna adjust the quantize another 12%. So that's like 24% of quantization on the drum track. So let's see how this sounds. Hey. Oh yeah, I feel it. I'm starting to dance with it now. Yeah. Not bad to say I took a week off and hadn't made a beat in a week. So it's pretty good. All right, so basically we got a foundation going on. We got the drums and the sample found it, and we got a vision on the song structure. And what I'm gonna do is that verse, this part right here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna change the color. That way I know what the hell I'm working with and where I'm at. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna change those colors to red too. That way I kind of got a visual of, okay, what the fuck I'm doing, basically. All right, cool deal. So yeah, we changed those colors. All right, cool. All right, so basically, all right, so when you're listening to it, you gotta kind of figure, well, can I go with like a guitar type bass, or do I need to go with like an 808? In this case, we're gonna go with an 808, man. We're gonna go ahead and throw that good old 808 in there. What type of 808 I'm gonna throw in there? I don't know. So I've been going to these contact libraries that I have, and they've been doing the trick. We just gonna rummage through some shit and find out as soon as my computer wanna act right. The hard drive, wake up, bitch. All right, there you go. All right, cool deal. So let's go, and this is the library that I was gonna go to. I have this library called Sub-Zero, and let's go to the future. Let's do 808s. And I'm just gonna pick a random, and we're gonna just go through them from there. Let's go with this muffled 808 and see how that sounds. All right. I don't like that sound already. That might do something. Yeah. It's just that something about it's not working. And I gotta find the pitch for this, so let's do this. Now that I found my key, that's not the right 808. Yeah, we need something like that. Somewhere up in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and record that shit. Fucking up. One more time. Yeah. All right, let's go back to the other one. All right, so let's go ahead and record that. So let me go ahead and quantize that particular. Now on my 808s, I kind of try to keep a tight quantization just for the rhythm aspect of it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to quantize this at 90%, that particular pattern. I'm going to go to the next one and quantize that at 90%. All right, so let's see how these two sound. Move on to the next one. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and record that. All right, so see, I'm gonna have to shorten up the notes a little bit when I play it. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and quantize that. Now let's see how that sounds. Uh-oh. Heard something. See where it's at. See where it's at. See where it's at. Hey. Now see where it's at. See where it's at. See where it's at. Okay, so it sounds straight. All right, cool. And we got to add that something to the hook. So let's hear that. Oh, hold on. Boom. Ooh, gotta find that note. Doom, doom, doom. Ooh, doom. All right, so let me mute the drums and have just that sample going on. Should be that note right there. But it doesn't. That's shit. All right, so let's take a stab at it. See, when you go back down, that's a problem. And that first note is not what's up, so we gotta find that. That's it right there. Yeah, so we got to play these charts. So let's go ahead and do that. Ah, fuck that. Hit the goddamn key. One more time. All right, cool. So I got the hang of it. Let me go ahead and put that metronome on because I got the drums muted. So. Yeah, there we go. God damn it, there we go. Son of a bitch. Took long, goddamn enough. But that's it. So let's go ahead and play it out. Hey. Yeah, everything sounds cohesiveness. So let's go ahead and quantize that. 90%. Add the drums back. Uh-oh. I fucked up. Let it run back. Hey. So that 808's just serving the purpose of kind of like moving to the flow. Adding foundation. Adding foundation. Adding foundation. It's moving to the flow. It's adding foundation. Adding foundation. Adding foundation. So I mean, all it is just serving the purpose of adding the foundation to the beat. It really doesn't serve a purpose for as a main driving part of the beat. But you know what I'm saying? You know, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Just lay low. You know what I'm saying? Ride with the beat. You know what I'm saying? So let me turn it down just a hair. Yeah. Hey, the drums is off by a 8-bar. But I'ma stop this bitch and go to the 8-bar. I'ma bring the bridge in so you don't know. And we about to fuck it up one more time, yo. And this is how I kind of figure shit out on my own. When I'm trying to see how I'ma arrange it and go to the first verse. Yup. So basically we got that going on now. I've been working on this track for a minute. So I kind of got like this groove to kind of give to the lady and kind of let her see, you know, what it is that she like. You know, is this the right direction we going down? Because I don't want to make a whole beat and then, oh, I don't like that. It's can you take this out? Can you do that? Can you replace this? Can you replace that? It's cool and everything, but you don't want to overwork yourself and double work yourself and you hadn't even received payment yet. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to send a snippet of this. It's one more key thing that I need to put in the track, and that is some vocal samples. She had some vocal samples in there like a, where my goddamn phone at? I can show you better. I can tell you. Let's see. Let's go back here. And the vocal samples was, here it is. So, you know what I'm saying? They got kind of something. So I need to find some vocal samples like that, and it kind of gives the beat some validity as far as, you know, if this is what the client wants. All right, so let me go. Now, I'm not sure how you guys look for samples, but if you ain't know, you know, if you got a large library of sounds and you don't feel like shuffling through every freaking folder, just go ahead and type in the keyword in your browser section. Right at the top, there's a search bar. Click on the folder or place or category that you want to search in. So I have a folder strictly for drums and samples, individual samples, should I say. And I just type in Vox, and it'll pull up all these different folders. Now, me knowing my own library, you have to be there. If you're a good producer, you would know where your sounds is, where the good shit is at, even when it's unorganized. But my stuff is kind of organized pretty to the T. I know Decap, drums that knock, be having some good shit up in there. We're just gonna run through some shit. That's not a Vox sound. So I'm looking for more like one shots. So this folder look like I think it would be more in trap type sound. So let's go through these and let's go. Yeah, let's try this one. See what they got up in here. No go in that one. Let's go to the next one. No go in that one. All right, let's go through these. Hey. It's alright, you know what I'm saying, but it's not I could probably cut off that baby part. Let's play that again. Hey. Leaning towards that one, dog. That one kind of doing what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that bad boy up in there. You feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna continue my search. I'm gonna save that one right there. So I'm gonna go to the next one, see what else we can find. Oh. Nope. Go ahead to the next folder. All right, let's start it right here. If we was going that road, we could do it. But we not. find some other stuff. Alright, so let's go to some more new shit. So now that I know those folders, I knew they were gonna have anything because that's a different direction that they normally have with their sound. So let's check out this folder and see what they got right here. What the fuck? Alright, that's definitely not what's up. Let's try this one right here. Alright. Nope, not that one. Let's try this one right here. That's that old shit. Let's try this one right here. We ain't at that part. Alright, so we're gonna go to another one, man. Yeah, let's try this one. It's a superstar. Oh shit. I know you ain't gonna have shit. He got kind of like that crunkish type shit. Let's go to the travel box. See what they got. Yeah, not that one. So we may have to roll with hold on. Skirt. Let's check out this folder right here. Okay, hold on. Let me backtrack. Yeah, I might have to move these up on some other shit. Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna take that other sample I got right here. I'm gonna go up here. And then there was another one I heard up in here. Alright, so kind of got a collection of drums here, so I'm gonna go ahead and change my layout. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit this sample down in the drum rack itself using the simpler. I may be doing too much, but just trying to get a feel. Okay, that baby may have to work, you heard me? It may have to work. Hey. Yeah. Oh, all I had to do is turn the goddamn volume down. Oh shit, you ain't gotta tell me twice. Get rid of those other samples. Alright, cool. We just got that one. So let's move that bad boy down with everybody else. Alright, cool deal. Shit. Let's get this shit popping. Alright. Yeah. All right, so let's play that in the hook. What we're gonna do is it's gonna minimize this drum track. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all this trick after I add this drum sound in there. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. All right, cool. So let's go ahead with that. Let's make a change to that. Take that out right there. Turn that bad boy up one more time. It don't need to be double tapped. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and quantize. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna quantize. I did it at 90%, but I'm gonna do that at 30% because it's a humanistic voice and it's acoustical, and I really don't want it to be tightly time-wise. So. All right, cool deal. So that's the hook. I'll add the whoo baby in the verse a later time, or whatnot. So basically I got a kind of like little groove going on. Woo. All right, so if you listen to the sample, you got some clips that are louder than others. So what I would do, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different clips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this and make 5 tracks of the sample, and each track is gonna be its own. And the reason why I'm gonna do that is so when I mix this down, each track have their own unique sound towards the mix, because some parts are louder than others, and you know what I'm saying, I don't want that, you know what I'm saying. I don't want a uniform type sample because the way we played it, you know what I'm saying, all of the velocities wasn't lining up. Different parts of the sample are quieter than others, so this is giving me the ability to you know what I'm saying, tailor each sound to make it unique in its own sequence, if that makes any sense. So basically, you see how I did it. I duplicated everything in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, there you go, you know what I'm saying. And now when I go here, that's one. I'm gonna EQ. Now see, that one I might have to turn down. Turn that down just a hair. And then turn that one down a hair. That one's just pretty good. So basically, I want the sound to be consistent on each time I switch sequences or switch patterns. So, you know what I'm saying, we have a nice even flow of listening to the sample and everything is clear. So basically that's what I got so far. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna submit this to her, send her a little clip of what I got. And if she like it, I'll continue on. If she doesn't, then, you know, move on to the next one. And I'll keep this for the personal usage. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's just run through and make sure we ain't forgetting anything. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to group all the samples together on a track. And I'm going to make them sound a little bit better. All right. So basically what I did, I took the 5 tracks, made it a group, kind of make it a mix bus. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some magic sauce on there. You know what I'm saying? Some shit, some plug-in, some magic sauce. And let me see if I can find what I'm looking for right quick. There it is. There he is. There he is. It's an old school VST. You still got this one. You know what I'm talking about, that Camel Fat 3. It's old school, but it works real well on. It just does something to samples. I don't know what the fuck, how the fuck, but you know what I'm saying. You can just go through the different presets that they have, and man, you just have a ball, bro. Yeah. So let's get the party started right. Oh, let's get it started. I know about that MC Hammer, bro. All right. Let's go with the rhythm. Nah. We're gonna go with a mix. So. So what I'm doing, I'm just playing with these filters. You see, I'm trying to get rid of this shit. That's not what's up. I don't like that, bro. Hell no. What the fuck? Bruh. Where is that coming from? So I gotta go through all these parameters and find where that's coming from. Yeah. I like it, but you know, I could do without. Real talk. Let's go to another situation right quick. what I'm listening for is something that doesn't take away too much of the sample. Like that right there. Yeah. Huh? Yep. Yeah, I just don't like that. I got some other shit that I'm gonna go ahead and try to work with. Let's go ahead, and I could do it old school. Yeah, we sure can. Yeah, you sure. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna find this plugin with waves called Meta Filter, and we're gonna fuck with it like that. And this bad boy we're gonna put on the back burner. And before I do that, let me just go ahead and save this track as Soul Client. I'm just gonna go ahead and just name it something. Before something happens and I lose it and I'm really gonna be sick because I done spent like an hour and a half working on this bitch. So we're gonna go ahead and save that just to be on the safe side. You know what it means. Now, Ableton Live don't have a autosave function. They do, but it sucks because it don't remember all your sounds and where they are. So you got to be careful with that. So I'm gonna call that client soul. That way I just know what it is. Save all the samples and we good. All right, cool. So let's continue. There you go. All right, cool deal. All right, so let's continue riding on along and trying to get this right. Let's go. Let's switch the filter type. Yeah, it's just the sample itself. I'm gonna have to EQ that out of there. All right, here we go. It's 7/8. I'm gonna give it a little bit of drive, and I'm just gonna have to EQ that. I'm gonna have to deal with it. Now let's mess with some LFO. Now, if you're new to filtering or whatnot, this is a cool effect. Kind of give your sample a little bit movement using the LFO. It's basically a wave generator. It kind of like it generates a wave form to make the sample move. So peak gain. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. And it just kind of gives it some sauce to it, you know what I'm saying? You could even do that to the resonance. And when you play with this, it kind of brings out some things like you're actually playing a guitar. Yeah, I like that shit. That shit fine, yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and get a simple EQ, and we're gonna take that frequency and we're gonna get rid of that son of a bitch because it's getting on my nerves. So what I'm gonna do is the function with this headphone button right here on the EQ, we're gonna go ahead and enable that, and I can tailor where that sound is. Right there. So at about 825 hertz. smoothed it out a little bit. Let's bring it up. It's taking some other stuff out. Yeah. Hey. All right, cool. So now let's throw some saturation on this particular sample as well, and that should shape the sound that I would like and be happy with. So let's go and get some Slate Digital goodness. Oh, you know what? Let's utilize some of these damn plugins I got from UAD, and there's one I've been wanting to try. It's called Raw. Where you at? Where you at, you son of a bitch? There you go. All right, so I'm new to the UAD world, and let's play with this. And let's see what we can get out of this situation right here. All righty. You're not gonna let me move it? I mean, just saying. I told you my shit was gonna freeze up. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told you. My shit was gonna freeze up. I told you. Didn't I tell y'all? Oh, okay, there you go. It kicked in now, goddammit. Yeah, I told y'all that motherfucker's gonna act the dog. Yeah, buddy. Alright, cool. So let's try to figure out what's up with this. So what we're gonna do is it may be me, but I think this plugin is doing something wicked. I like what it's doing, but I don't like it. I'm gonna have to kill Rabbits Alive. Oh, there it is. You wanna act right? Okay. Let's go ahead and try to save that right quick. Sorry about that, you guys. I turn it down. At least I can control my push. But I like the sound that it's giving. It's giving it a nice little crunchy sound. So what we're gonna do is gonna go ahead and just kill Ableton Live. I saved it already, so it'll pop back up real quick. Not a problem. So let's break open Ableton Live once more. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. All right, cool deal. Alrighty. Make sure that I'm still streaming. All right. Yeah, it's loading up. All right, cool deal. Hey, it happens like that sometimes. You feel me? It happens like that sometimes. All right, so we still streaming. Everything's still Gucci. And we're almost done. I'm going to show you one more technique, and I'm going to get on out of here because at 5 o'clock comes real quick. You feel me? So as soon as it loads my VSTs, we will be good to go. That computer working, boy. That computer working, boy. Taking a long time. I might have to just end the video like this because it's acting crazy. It don't want to do shit. Let me pull up control task again. Task manager. See what's going on. Sometimes it be okay. There you go. Now I want to act right. Sometimes when you pull up task manager, it's like the software gets scared and it don't want to, you know what I'm saying, deal with the computer, shorten it down so it'll act right. So I'm still streaming and everything like that. All right, cool. So let's load up the beat once more and finish it off and add some distortion character to it. And this will be, you know, saying something that I could submit to, like y'all kept hearing me over and over and over with that. Let me check my time. I have been streaming for an hour and 41 minutes. So we're going to go to an hour and 45. I'm going to show you all of this little technique. And we'll basically be done. As soon as my push syncs up, we'll be good to go. And there it is. Alrighty. So pick it up back where we left off of. I forgot that sample was in there. Let me turn that bad boy down. I wanted to sit in the back. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool deal. So, distortion wise, we're just gonna choose something else. It maybe it's just something with the interface. I'm not exactly sure. But let's go and we're gonna pull up. Let's see here. I got all kind of little goodies. Nope. Nah, that won't work. Yeah, let's do that right there. All right, cool. So we're gonna use this bad boy called Devil Lock Deluxe, and I put it on the wrong instrument. I'm gonna move it over to this right here. All right, so this is Devil Lock. It's kind of like a destroyer. Definitely can crunch up some sound for as your mixes. This is a Sound Toys plugin, and we basically we're just gonna ease everything in there for these controls and see what we get. So let's listen to just the sample itself. Am I controlling the wrong one? No, that's it. Oh, I'm not hearing the effect because I don't have it mixed in. So let's set it at about 3. Yeah. All right, so I had to turn the mix up about halfway, and I utilized the crunch. You see how it kind of brings it out forward. All right, let's crush it. All right, so I got the crush like right at about like a 1 1/4. All right, now let's give it a little darkness. So the darkness is it's kind of like a filter, and we can mix in how much we want of this particular effect. Yeah. Yeah. And that sound you heard when I switched it is because I got it in polyphonic mode. I'm gonna have to fix that. Not a problem. Cool. So everything is lined up pretty good. Hey, I told y'all hour and 45 minutes. I'm right at my mark. This is your boy Super Mario. Thank you for sitting in, watching the video, making this beat live. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little idea that I had to sketch up for a client. For as a sample, they wanted me to kind of mimic something that they had previously or something like that. So I think this is a good rendition. It kind of matches kind of what they got. I don't like stuff that sound too trappish and you mix in with a sample. If you're gonna use a sample and a soul sample, let it ride, let it breathe and whatnot. But you can add those trappish type of sounds and still, you know, make the beat smooth and whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just basically what it is. All right, you guys have a good one. Continue creating. I'm out of here for tonight. And, you know, saying if you got any questions, man, drop me an email, jcsproductionz@gmail.com. Hit me up on the IG at @SuperMario_producer. Drop me a DM if you got any questions. And hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I always drop it, tutorials and YouTube live videos all the time. Now that it's live streaming, it's awesome and stuff like that. So hit me up if you got any questions. Y'all have a good night. Continue on creating. We out this. Peace.